Traders, Bitcoin is having a lot of selling. Is this a simple correction or a change in trend? Let's see what the charts are telling us. Remember, last time I showed you that the reason Bitcoin reached all-time highs this week is because the whales pushed the market up. You can see here, analyzing the volume, this huge spike in volume in this hourly chart, comparing the volume with the previous few days, how they pushed the price up by doing some heavy buying over a very short period of time, and they pushed the price up all the way to 112, 111,000. Now, then the price moves sideways from there. You can see in the volume there was no selling, no buying, just very little organic buying and selling. All of a sudden, you get a little increase in volume, pushing the price up to new time highs again, and then some very heavy buying that pushed the price up all the way to $117,000. Then it didn't take much to push the price a little bit higher to 118. It goes sideways. Then again, all the stop losses, everybody who was short was crushed, and now they push the market up again right here. However, in the correction we are seeing, we do not see any heavy selling yet. Yes, there is a lot of selling and more selling than buying. That's why the market is falling. However, we do not see any increase in volume. So it doesn't seem like the whales are really pushing the price down that hard. One important level to keep an eye on will be $117,000 to see if they shake out these lows. Hoping the correction will finish at these levels. Yeah, it may happen, but if we see a shakeout with a lot of volume, at least this amount of volume either here or at this level, we may have a trade with a clear exit below the shakeout and a clear target of at least previous all-time highs at $123,000. So we'll be keeping an eye on Bitcoin in this area to see if we have some more opportunities to buy more or at least do a trade. And also keep an eye if some very heavy selling, big amount of volume start coming into the market, which is called big selling pressure. So this is the update, guys. Let's hope we go into out season soon, because we have only 4 months left for the cycle. Let's analyze Ethereum. You guys can see that Ethereum had the same heavy buying around the same time, and this was the heaviest and the biggest buying. Look at the huge spike in volume, guys. It's like 4 or 5 times the average volume we were having the previous days, and that's what gave you the price all the way to almost or to around 3,000 per Ethereum. Okay, now it's moving sideways. The correction is not that big, and we do not have to worry about yet because the volume is very low. No one is doing some heavy selling. Whales don't seem to be involved in the selling as far as we can see yet. Now let's look at XRP. Remember, guys, XRP is very interesting. Look, we do have a warning on XRP a few days back. You see this huge selling that made this candle collapsed and close at the bottom is an upthrust. Okay, and we have a huge amount of volume compared to the volume we had before. Then the price slowly comes back up to this level. It's an upthrust, or you can also call it shaking the tree right here at those levels, and then the price is falling a little bit. This level, $3 a coin, will have to be overcome in order for the bull run to keep going on Ripple, guys. Okay, Obviously, some traders have their target on this round level of $3 per coin. All right, and we did have some heavy selling on it. So I'm giving you an example of what heavy selling by either a lot of traders or the world looks like. And if we see this on Bitcoin, then we may worry about it a little bit more. But so far, we don't have this type of selling, heavy selling on Bitcoin or Ethereum. So this is it, guys, for today's update. If you have any questions or there is a coin you want us to review, just let us know. And whatever questions you may have or comments, you can put it in the box of comments, and see you in the next video.